doing the presentation, and they have the book, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's my book. I have that book. It's one of my favorite books.
Oh, I'm so happy you had it.
It's such a great book. So coming up next, one of my favorite things to collect, and I think I didn't intentionally start collecting it, but I think so many of us collect crosses. This is our Elizabeth Taylor simulated gemstone cross pendant with the chain, and when you look at the detail and the workmanship on that.
Look at the colors. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh,
it's beautiful. This is $99.75. It's going to have almost a carat in the simulated gems, about a third of a carat in the diamondique, the man-made diamonds. The actual cross itself is 2 3/8 inches from top to bottom. The chain is 32 inches. And this is so beautiful. It's one of the very wearable pieces. I think you could just live in this. And I love, you have to tell the story of how she got it.
Well, I'll tell how she got it, but I want to also say that she wore crosses a lot, and she was Jewish. And it was a fashion thing for her, but she would wear a Jewish star, she would wear an ankh. I mean, she converted to Judaism, but, religion, it belongs to the world, and there's no reason why you can't wear a cross if you're Jewish in her, in her mind. So, or a Jewish star if you're, Christian, whatever you want to do, follow your heart. But anyway, this is just such a pretty piece of jewelry.
Oh, it is.
And she was receiving an award in Spain. I think the King and Queen of Spain were giving her, actually I looked it up, it was AMFAR, which the American Foundation for AIDS Research, which is her organization that she did with Matilda Krim and some other people, Dr. Gottlieb. And so she was there receiving an award on behalf of AMFAR.
Okay.
And I wasn't there. So I'm going to tell this story. Doris Brenner, I just called her the other day. She lives in Paris, and she was married to Yul Brynner, and she was a dear friend of Miss Taylor's. And she told me that this was something that the Queen of Spain was wearing, and Elizabeth admired it so much that she gave it to her.
Doesn't that happen to you all the time? So I was just visiting the Queen of Spain the other day, and I said to her, Your Highness, that's a beautiful piece of jewelry. And she said, please, I would love for you to have it. This only happens to Elizabeth Taylor, by the way. I love that. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful piece. And in looking at the book, I loved seeing pictures of, as you were saying, the very wearable pieces, like the different versions of crosses and coin bracelets and things that she wore, along with tiaras. I mean, obviously not at the same time, but she had such a range of beautiful pieces. And we just saw a picture of her with Michael Jackson wearing that gorgeous cross from the book.
Yes.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
She wore it all the time.
She
wore a bunch of crosses a lot of the time.
Oh,
there they are.
There you go.
There they are.
This is one of the pictures from the book of some of the different crosses in her collection. So I hope that you end up bringing us more of them.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
One looks like it has a widow's mite.
And see, there's the Jewish star. But that was Elizabeth basically designed that page because, it was really easy to put in all of the, most, important older pieces of jewelry and big stones. And she said, no, we need to put the crosses in and that Jewish star. And so she insisted on that. She insisted on putting the coin bangle bracelets in the book. And I'm so glad she did, because now it gives us an opportunity to
talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here it is doubled. And I love the fact that it's a 32-inch chain, because I think for doubling, that makes it very, very wearable. It's not going to end up being too long in front. You can wear it long. You can double it, obviously.
So double it the way that you did the Peregrina?
Right. And that's how Khadijah's wearing it.
Oh, I see.
And also, I think, obviously, it will come off the chain. So if you wanted to put it on a different chain or try it on a silk cord or a leather cord.
Yeah, Elizabeth loved to do that, too.
Did she?
Yeah. Well, I think most anything to do with jewelry. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'll shut up now.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I think it is, one of the things that I do think is so wonderful is learning about someone that we all feel like we wish we knew. I mean, I think I would have loved to have known Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, I feel like I know her because I read her book. Obviously, I don't know her. But I think one of the most wonderful things is to learn about someone from someone who truly knew them and cared for them and loved them. I think that's a wonderful thing. So don't stop.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
She's my favorite subject, so.
And she should be. So this is a beautiful cross. And when you're looking at the detail on this one, a little backwards here, sorry. When you're looking at the detail, look how gorgeous. It's very fine, beautifully, beautifully finished in the back. Gorgeous detail. Oh my
She
gosh.
always looked at the back of jewelry. She taught me that because to tell if a piece is really important and special, the back has to be as beautiful as the front.
Gorgeous. Over 500 already gone. That is an absolutely, absolutely stunning, stunning piece. That is J319840 at $99.75. Stay on the line for that one. It does come with the 32-inch chain. Want to let you know that we have these beautiful earrings coming up for you as well. These are